arrived in Plant City late Sunday afternoon around 4 p.m. and arrived to a green signal, a full parking lot with a session of bingo going on, and crossing gates coming down to a northbound train on the way. CSX train Q442, a daily mixed freight train out of Tampa, Florida to Waycross, Georgia, was rounding the corner at his own pace.
Q442, clear, Plant City, down east CSX.
Came up to Plant City to spend a night and hopefully catch our last few trains over the Plant City interlocking. As you may have seen in a previous video of mine, this diamond here is about to be replaced within the next month or so, and there is no announced date on when this will happen, so the diamond that was here ever since I started railfanning the spot can be replaced any time of any day. In that point, we made a note of coming up here in hopes of possibly catching our last trains over this old diamond that has been here ever since I started fanning the spot. The action isn't down for too long before Amtrak train PO92, the northbound Silver Star train from Miami to New York City, makes his way through Plant City headed to Tampa. Give yourself about an hour, hour and a half, and you'll get whatever Amtrak just went in going back out. In this case, 92 heading toward Auburndale to turn north toward New York. That train that you just saw was Amtrak 92, but they were letting him go first before a very special one came through. Now, many rail fans will know about the new railroad practice PSR, or Precision Scheduled Railroading, and that practice, I'll just say now, is how this train configuration was possible. I will explain once the locomotives go by, but this is a fairly uncommon sight in Plant City, though it is very possible at any time. Here is CSX train K42213, and no, the special part about this train was not necessarily the two CP ES44 DCs at the front, but rather what came about 5,000 feet into the train. Whoa, what is happening here? Well, as we discussed earlier, PSR is what made this train possible. An empty Tico coal train under the ID of EO10 was also ready to go back north at the same time this empty ethanol train was. So, to get more product across the road with less crews, they simply put the empty coal train on the end of the empty ethanol and sent it all north as one train, one crew, more stuff, less time. To add to the excitement of this train, the coal train happened to have a distributed power locomotive on the end of the train, which they kept when they put it onto the end of the ethanol. To add to the action, there also happened to be a train coming south too. The train was Q44114. The train had already been stopped in night siding a few miles north of Plant City to wait for that K422 to pass them. And once they passed them, they got permission all the way through Plant City, so here came Q441, about 7,000 feet worth of mixed freight headed for Tampa. The last train tonight before dark would be CSX train Q04614, a northbound Tropicana and intermodal train coming out of Tampa's Uceda Yard heading toward Jacksonville Intermodal Ramp in Duval. And this would be Plant City's last train until Q04514. This is pretty much the same intermodal train that we just caught, except it is the southbound version from Jacksonville Duval to Uceda Yard. This train will usually carry empty Tropicana reefers and intermodal containers and UPS traffic. However, tonight he had all of the above except for empty juice. Why, I don't exactly know, but he did have an EMD SD40-2 in the lead, so that was quite the bonus here at 11:30 at night in Plant City. That would be the end of July 14th's train action in Plant City, Florida, but come the next day we were out again for a little while. We weren't out all day today, so we only caught 2 trains, the first one being 071015, a local that switches industries around Lakeland and then heads toward Uceda Yard, usually between 9 and 11 a.m. through Plant City. After 0710, the last train we caught here at Plant City for our one-night stay was Q442 again, the same train that we caught first of all, rounding the corner at Lake Wales Junction to cross the Diamond and head toward Waycross, Georgia.
442 clear to the Lake Wales Junction.
And there went Q442-15 off for Waycross, Georgia. This diamond here in Plant City has been here ever since I started railfanning this spot. The diamond that I have watched trains smash and pound for the last 3 years is ending its career here in July 2019. So, on what could be my last ever time seeing the old Plant City diamond and a train crossing it, in Plant City, Florida, this is Kotabeaner, out. Wait a minute, don't go anywhere. I have an advertisement for you. If you're ever out and you see me railfanning anywhere, you'll see me with another camera taking photos of the train as well. Yes, I also do railroad photography. Where do I post this, you may ask? Well, I have my own Instagram where I post all of my railroad photography that all of you can go follow and check out the photos I take of trains along all of our journeys. Sorry to take up or possibly waste some of your time, but I thought I'd put that out there for anybody who may be interested in checking out railroad photography of mine. I have my own Instagram under Kotabeaner7703. Be sure to go check it out and follow me if you please. And with that, this is Kotabeaner signing out.